Hey YouTubers, it's Mark and I'm Truth Seeker and I'm in Sol 782 and we're going to be looking at a photo today that number one caught my attention because of just how dark it is and all these light specks. Now I believe that some of these are reflecting light or emitting light, and the rest are added by NASA, and I'm going to show you why. And as always, I put the link down in the description. Let's take a look. Okay, here we are in Photoshop. All I did is I come in to image, I click on image size and I enlarge the resolution to 1500 and you click OK. And then I came in and played with the contrast and brightness, and I also played with the exposure. The area that I'm really concerned with is this. I mean, there's anomalies everywhere, but this right here is incredible. To me, this right here is an entrance to a tomb, and I'm going to show you why. Right here you could see that there was a giant statue, gigantic, and you see how you could see the digital artifacts that it left, and there was something here as they erased it. Look at this up here. There's a perfect circle. Look at these statues. Look at this piece. There's like a rod coming out. Another one. Look at this. It actually looks like there's a gigantic lock. And to me, this is a doorway. You could see where they manipulated this. The ground in front of it. Like this is like a retaining wall. You could see all the artifacts. See? Now you see why I say that they added the lights. With a little adjusting. See? Now this they added. This one. But you see how these, I believe they're either white or somehow illuminated. But look at these statues. And carvings, and look at this. Looks like maybe some type of grate. One eye, another, the nose, the mouth. Here looks like a skull carved. Here looks like maybe like an alligator or hippopotamus head. Look at the big nostrils, the eyes. Look at this circular. Look at these objects. This looks like maybe it could be some type of lock mechanism. There's a pipe coming up, and then it's bent over, comes down. Look at this. It's like a carved mausoleum. I mean, they heavily modified this picture. Excuse me. Look at this piece here. Just incredible. Look at this, how it's curled. There's a shadow underneath it. It almost looks like maybe it's an S. Look at this. To me, this looks like maybe an entrance. I mean, this stuff is big. You see this, how it comes up? See the shadow underneath it? Look at this. What kind of rocks? I don't know what to say anymore. I just don't know how NASA could keep this up. I just don't. My voice may seem a little low and harsh. I'm just battling a cough and a cold, but I've been working on this for a little bit now, and I had to get this out. I mean, I believe like they added some of this stuff, these lights, just to throw everybody off, but I believe some of these are either just totally white or it's emitting a light. I mean, you could see all the carvings. I mean, there's letters, they look like animals. But I mean, they heavily modified this picture. You know, I mean, at first glance, it just I didn't get it, and then after I just took a look at it for a second, the picture was too dark. When they're dark, they're hiding something. And this I highlighted a little bit. I mean, they really distorted this heavy, but look at this. How can rocks do this? Ladies, they look like letters. Look at that. I mean, how could... It's just impossible for nature to make this stuff. I mean, this is the kind of stuff that should be on our, news, breaking, interrupting a TV show. A breaking story kind of stuff, But, the society we live in, the way everything is controlled, if you look at some of the pictures from the rover, especially when it does selfies and it takes a portrait of itself, how crystal clear it is, and then they're handing us this. So I mean, come on. I mean, you could see this stuff. There's shadows underneath these things. You could see that there was a wall here, some type of retainer wall. Looks like a walkway. Look at this, perfect. To me, this is a doorway. See this? It almost looks like some type of lock mechanism, and it actually looks like a lock up here. I mean, just look at it. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, look at these faces. Skulls. Look at this. There's a pole coming up with different colors on it. Alright guys, as always, I'll give you the link and take a look at it for yourself. True Seekers out.